But yeah, back to this Primal Beast. Honestly, thinking of these transport targets, and especially what we saw picked up, and it really feels like potentially one of the best options you can have with the lifesteal bottom lane. We do see Jay's in trouble. He's going back in with the Frost Shield, but he is just dead, isn't he? No, it's going to pop the stick. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, his hook was on cooldown for 4 seconds. That was what he's waiting for. But man, you see the Jarl has got his work cut out for him. If he's not with the Pudge at all, if he doesn't come... Yeah, I mean... Oh, Bushwhack and the bot lane again. They even connect onto two. The Pudge is going to live, but it feels painful to just be a bully type laner and be bullied this hard. Like, Lifestealer is one of those subtle bullies. He just overwhelms him. Mid lane 9. Oh, he got paid in for it. Oh, Mel comes out ahead.
That's the Huskar factor.
Oh, man. I think what happened here, if I'm not mistaken, did he start with Trample? Because if you start with Trample, you get a low chance to kill. Speaking of kill, snaking, that's going to be a 2-on-1 where DJ gets the kill. Wow.
Yeah, Death Prophet not even there exactly. TJ's just manning up against the both. And
yeah, just to like the point in this mid lane though, like the weird part for me is now the dynamic completely changes. Like this was a race to 6. Armel's going to beat him, and the importance of that is with Life Break. You remember that Shadow Demon that you were really big on for the idea of countering out the Primal Beast. You kind of get a similar effect. This slow stops you from engaging. Snake King in the meantime will go down top, but I think it's really important to round out this fort. The combo has to be Trample into Onslaught, because if you look at the damage type, despite what you'd think, it's the other way around. Physical damage is on Onslaught, and Magical is on Trample. Speaking of that physical damage, he's going to pummel on top of Raven here, so good rotation out of 9. Realizes he can't win the mid lane anymore, so might as well win the outers.
Yeah, and Crystal Maiden's having a tough time up there, understandably, especially with the Broodmother partner. Not much Brood is going to do other than try to be time being. So I still think it's just certainly a victory of sorts for them. But you look what's happening bottom lane. They understand everyone up at the top lane, so they're trying to kill this Lich down here. It's making it difficult, though.
You can't make it difficult enough, though. Skitter's just going to tap him down casually. Since Gaze won't even help him, saves the rage to the very end. We'll finish him off, and while that's happening, Clockwork in the top lane will also be punished for being in a little bit too deep. Tundra strike back.
Yeah, that's 2 kills going the way. Another hook just missing the Bushwhack.
Did they have vision? Like, I don't think they even had vision. That was just a blind hope for a hook. So I think he saw Saxa walk up and then he ran back, but the scurry made him fast enough, and wow, that's a big one.
Yep. Crystal Maiden rotating. Hasn't been the greatest game for Snake King. Couple of deaths on him, but that's a hell of a kill. 3 deaths, in fact, already on him. Setting up onto Armel. The first death on the Husker certainly needed for Tundra, and immediately going to smoke up with the Lifestealer. Go to the top lane, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's no Exo for 60 seconds still. Like, realistically, Fnatic, they got stuck here because they have 2 cores in the same lane. And now they feel committed to the tower, so they are going to be punished for it. Skitter cuts the tree and looks to move in. We'll hunt onto DJ. That'll create the space to at least secure the tower. They won't be able to save the life of DJ here. And instead, they're going to give over a second one. 9 does arrive for the party. Pudge will be leaving in a body bag.
Sharpshooter guarantee. Let's go. Kill secured for Saxa. That was a little interesting, though. Jabs, understandable why he did it, but you can tell he was pump faking.
Very difficult for either of these skill shotters to initiate. Oh my god! Well, they forced the hook shot out. DJ was being chased onto. Now it's going to force a bigger fight here. Pulverize. It's going to be dropped to Dismember straight away. Science now comes in clutch in the end. Primal Beast cannot be saved, but they'll be able to turn it into a win in the end. Huskar's being traded out. Pudge has not got a leg to stand on in this fight, as he's going to be kneecapped, and the follow-up is going to ensue. They're going to chase on the Jarl as well. He'll at least be able to stay alive for the moment, and I don't think they want to dive into the base too deep, but...
Yeah, Pudge, he's just going to be collapsed on from all different angles. Now, he's going to be too tanky, though, especially with the Frost Shield, but Broodmother's not going to give this up. Going to constantly poke Sharpshooter. Nope, never mind, he already used it.
She's going to give up a lot of gold. That's all the Spider's dead, but as long as they get the kills worth it, they baited him into going to the Ray Pack, or a nice route interruption. So we'll go down, and now the charge through will get a bonus skill because Saber Hero Syndrome set in. Giles said it's my birthday, can I please walk away? No. We'll give you a cake later.
Yeah, and this Fnatic lineup, it's not one to recover from behind. That's just the blunt truth. Again, they picked a lineup that was ideally able to contest coming out of the laning phase, have the wins out of the laning phase, and being able to accelerate themselves, specifically with objective pushing. Huskar just explodes.
My God. And
that is not a good feeling.
There was no hook shot. They didn't come out in time because 9 was just holding on that pulverize. This is... I mean, this could easily be 4 or 5 minutes.
To see it on, but understandable there. So Onslaught in though. Speaking of Huskar, he's got the frost shield up immediately. The Onslaught didn't hit initially, but he's already solo alive, but he's going to be doing some good damage now. BKB's activated, however. The Siphon and 9 starting to run. Chain Frost is bouncing around with the Ice Fire, but good spread from Tundra. Soxa attempting to get away from the Huskar, but he can't, but now Skitter hits his turn. Great hook shot though, and Skitter could be in some trouble with those cogs, but no, he's going to get out the hook, brings him back in though. Remember that Ray's not going to help. And Skitter's going down. Skitter will fall actually in the midst of this. 9 now, already using this Pulverize, but it's going to be stopped pretty quickly, and he's dead. Fnatic winning the fight. They keep the Aegis, and they are now returning fire.
In a big way, swinging the gold, freaking, and if you don't do anything with it, you're useless. If you think about the drafts we've been seeing out of a lot of teams, there's these disengaged type drafts. Tundra have it in bundles. 4 staffs, they've got heroes that are independent, can quickly move away. It's so difficult and it's about to get worse. Raven gets caught in the bot lane. They will counterattack onto the CM, but TP rotations coming in from the rest of Tundra. They're ready to fight and they're going to connect. Before they go down, they lock the Huskar on the spot. DJ is going to be a follow-up kill as well. They do at least get Raven out, but a very high price.
Yeah, very, exactly. Huskar dying is, again, I know Raven's the position.
What?
Nope.
But how did it miss?
Don't question it. It missed.
No, I gotta question that. Like, replay.
Bottom lane,
All right,
bottom
pause
lane.
that.
Onslaught, gonna go in, catches Lich. Out to half-life, he's gonna get the Chain Frost off at least off the path. It's gonna do some good damage. BKBs will be activated though, and Lich still alive for the time being, but Clockwork not so much. Finally, Lich is dead. You see Huskar holding his ground, going for the auto attack to Skitter. Skitter sitting on top of Jabs. The Onslaught back in. The BKB's gonna be wearing off for Raven soon though, and he will be much more vulnerable. The Infest helping to save 9-9 does go down. The Act Effect though gets the kill on Huskar. 3-3 credit for it, and he also gets credit for the kill on Jabs. Raven blinking away, but yeah, this is going to be a push into the base now for Tundra.
It's no exo, Breaky. Like, this is worse than it even apparently appears. Even if you have your buybacks ready, even if you commit everything now, Raven is just a giant walking creep at this stage. No exo, no BKB. Great fight coming out from Tundra. The patience, the cover. This is what I love about the Lifestealer. A hero that can infest save. It's a carry that offers support saving mechanisms. Definitely saved the day there. Now they're going to drag him in. There's a mess you don't want though. Star's going to come out to Jabs. They'll whittle him down. He's gone already. Clockwork's also going to hit the deck. They'll double buyback with the Clock plus the Huskar, but they still have no answer. Huskar's rooted up. No BKB for 35. Skitter's still ready to party. Rage coming off cooldown and free. Bushwhack will connect. Break follow-up is going to be a whiff. DJ with the intercept will slow things down. But they're waiting in the tree line, ready to break out. 33 says, hop in, buddy. I can get you out of these trees. And now that you're out, let's go about. Straight on top of Raven. He's going to be gone quickly here. No save is going to be good enough. Armel also now in trouble. Rage to make sure he can't disarm Skitter. Skitter can't quite finish, though. The save from DJ keeps Armel in the game and buys much-needed time. Exo's still on cooldown, but only 40 seconds away.
No, it's not going to go off, actually. Clockwork's going to die back, though, so he's out for 70 more seconds in the backline's Raven. BKB T-Fouts with the BKB, though. Live still using his. So does Armel, but that physical damage, that's going to shred right through with the armlet toggle. Keeping Armel alive a little bit longer. Here comes 9, though, trampling on the ground. Onslaught in 3 seconds. He's just going to pulverize the Lich instead. Says, fine, I'll kill you. Armel back to the fountain. They're not going for the objectives. They want the damn hero kills, but now they focus back on the Midorax. Never mind, they're going back in, looking for the finish, and there it is. 95 seconds. GG, well played. Tundra will officially take game number 1.
Dominant from start to finish. Tundra, what a draft and what an execution. Fnatic, you know, there were moments where they looked like maybe it could come together, maybe they had a plan, but they're always locked in behind these cooldowns. I love the way they tried to flex their draft, but there's no denying at the end of the day, Tundra had a cleaner draft and a cleaner way to use it in this game. And as is appropriate, do take game 1.
Yeah, the Lifestealer, it goes back to that. And it kind of talk
as well, like you can eventually rotate. And you'll kind of want to, because the one issue that usually occurs is this Marcy forces these weird tri-lane scenarios, or you sacrifice heroes. And if your tide is always safe, you can always rotate away, or maybe you even end up rotating down towards the Marcy. But for now, Marcy's making some action happen in the top lane. Good first blood coming out for the side of Fnatic on the lane where they need it most.
I mean, this is a hell of a brawling lane, that's for sure. The Marcy and the Hoodwink together. 2 heroes.
Yeah, it's the high damage of the Marcy. She starts off strong and she's gone for a double bracer. She hits that 83 damage at this stage. And Naga doesn't have much of a response. Mid lane, a little bit of shuffling around for the runes. Armel does get his hands on it still though, so good for him. And 9 Aster re-engaged the onslaught. Nice turnaround there. They get the kill. Reactions will come in, so 9 will be punished for this, but overall, fight going the way of Tundra.
Soniqs should be good. Getting blocked there slightly, but no, he's a Marcy. Wouldn't expect it on. And at least I expect you to go the traditional, more of the BKB, like I was talking about, Blink, etc. From there. Bottom lane, though, Raven.
Bringing another here as well. He's going to push them away. Without through, this won't be a kill. It might be the other way, though. Ravage connects onto Free. 9 says, jackpot! Let's get him. Raven's going to be brought down. Zhao will try to make his way out. 33 doesn't have a point in the gush, though. They will at least find Armel, but Armel, confident to stand his ground. Rolling Thunder will come out in time before the battery assault comes through. 9 will have to dodge like a god here. Onslaught is coming off cooldown, so might still be able to get away, but the Bushwhack ensures that will not be the case.
Yeah, that's a massive turn kill, at least for Fnatic. Yes, that started off pretty tragic. It was a Ravage commitment, though, with the rotation of the mid-primal beat. One tower kill, that's the first one for them.
I would like to call him Jarcy. There you go, that's his name now.
Why? Oh, okay, I get it now. I was like, is there some inside, like, deep joke there or something that I'm not getting? All right, bottom lane tied, he's probably dead.
He's looking like a joke. I mentioned he got counted out in the draft by the Hoodwink, and you see how easy it is. Like, even if it's not a full charge sharpshooter, it's enough to stop him from getting the dispel quick enough. Top. Oh, hello. They found Jarcy, but she is no joke. Quite tanky. Not tanky enough, though. Onslaught through, and the trample will finish her off.
Pulverize used there initially. Good execution to make that kill happen, but yeah, you're all right. That is where the Hoodwink.
Remember, there's a 2,000 range initiation here in this game, so it does back out just in time as they were getting in position. They do have the hook shots. They might still find a target here. Ward goes down from Saxa. They do see jabs. Oh, Thunder. It's an easy piece to kill the silencer.
It's like, come on, man. I'm the one that's supposed to be locking you down with silencer. Top lane, the engagement takes place. They go for the kill on a Jarcy. And it is going to be successful, maybe? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
they try to save Armel's here. The punishment is there. They take out Silencer or excuse me, Clockwork, and now Primal Beast. Onslaught. They're trying to predict this. You see the swashbuckle forward, but he's going to turn into that piggy. And he's got the distance.
Can they just change his raw noise to a bye, have a good time? It feels more appropriate. Like, once again, he goes in, it's an initiation tool, it's also a get out of jail free tool. It's kind of funny how other heroes in that situation would have most definitely died with such a great rotation out of Fnatic, but just shows you how elusive this hero is. And at the end of that, ends up being a slightly better favorable trade for Fnatic, but maybe not for long. 9, right across to the mid lane. They'll catch on a Zhao. The bear has arrived, but the Ravage is going to come out. He does at least use the true form, so they need to get out fast, but not able to do so. 9 gets caught by the Bushwhack. Global Stance is going to be essentially wasted here. Ravage only gets them a kill into a Crystal Maiden.
And here's that window now that we talk.
So you're kind of the second layer of initiation. Speaking of initiating, top lane. Stuns both sides. BKB activated now by jabs. 9 has bitten off more than he could chew. He's got the BKB on the way up. It's not going to arrive in time. Global Stance counterattack onto the Pangolier with the hook shot in. We'll be able to move away, and Armel will get the Roll of Thunder off. Now the counterattack is going to come in. Top side, Jabs is still 2v1ing here. 9 has to back away. 33 is going to stand his ground, but he has no lockdown remaining for the Marcy. They'll be able to shift away. Both supports on the side of Tundra are dead, and Raven even here to party, but so is Skidder. Orchid instantly gets a return kill, and now they'll look to retreat.
Yeah, he has Ravage, but it didn't have mana. Now, so that was something. There was basically two. You're absolutely right. That diffusal is multifaceted in terms of what it's bringing to the table. And speaking of it, Armel wrapping around here in the mid lane.
I don't know if you want to wrap around this, though. 33 has plenty of mana this time. Roll Thunder, Bushwhack. They've got the lockdown for the time being. Bring him low, forced up to get him away. 33 has got the Ravage, cannot commit it, though. No good target. Hookshot counterattack off the point. Woodwink will go down response, and it looks like Tundra won out, but no, they're back in. Global Science committed straight away on top of jabs here. You already used the BKB. Skidder is ready for a party. Pulverize comes out to Raven. They're going deeper though. 9. No onslaught to work with. Zhao will stand his ground for a moment, but the SingStar Elite is here. Skidder is going to stop in his tracks. That's going to be a dead CM, a dead tower, and a good fight for Tundra. And they still have Ravage to play around when Tug comes back up.
What did you say from the very beginning too, KP? The reset capability of Tundra.
Should have died there. That is why that could have been a very dangerous fight, but they saved him. He passed the Silver Age from the bear to himself so he could get away. But as we talk about that, another fight. Jabs, hunting in, hold on to the BKB. Pulverize comes out first. Roll Fun is going to be there. 9 now out of position, not able to move away. The Disposer is going to stop him. 4-Staff will not save the day. Big kill on the Primal Beast and a nice follow-up on the Silencer. Saxar will at least get away with the hook shot.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but going to. He's still ready, and Ravage is coming up quickly. 35 seconds. That'll be off cooldown. In fact, speaking of that, and Ravage not off cooldown, but they're going for Hoodwink. Jump in. The net. It connects as well. He gets forced out of the way. In the back line's up here. Lone Druid is actually stopped. He's having a fight. TJ's barely getting away. But Lone Druid's in a pretty awkward spot. This Freezing Field doing some decent damage, but it's going to end up going down, and now Pango's going to get pushed back by the Cox. He signs up as well. The Orchid's on him. The Bear's dead, and that's a dead Pango on top of that.
He connects on the multiple heroes. Marcy's going to plow through. They're all gone. Raven's all alone. The Bear's going to go down. It still can't be resummoned for 10 seconds, and they're in the base just like that.
But it's just a standoff, man. It's a matter of who's going to go in first, but it's slowly favoring Tundra, right? Because, again, they're the ones that are chipping away at the racks. Hook shot. Engagement. Finds Crystal Maiden. Can they save her? Force Staff gets a cog push back. The illusions are in, though. Trying to finish the job. Pango trying to save. The Gush comes out. The Tentacles, and they get the kill. She buys back, though. Jabs. Armel's rolling in with the BKB. But you see Tundra. They're just going to sit back and wait for the right time.
Oh no. Armel is nothing now. He's used BKB, he's used Roll Thunder. He has nothing to contribute. They're just going to go in. They are not going to leave anymore. Raven tries to push them away for the moment. 9 is going to zone them away with the onslaught. Will connect with the backside straight away on top of him.
No buyback.
No, Druid gone. He has no buyback. That will be the game. They can just stay around and kill everything now.
Including Pango. The pulverizers, he jumps in. They're just going to call it at that point. GG, well played. Tundra, 2-0 over Fnatic. And again, we talked about going in even with the first game victory. They were already securing a top 4. They're trying to secure now a top seed out of Group B. And well on the way to doing so. They're looking impressive, looking good. And Fnatic, on the other hand, again, a team that's certainly had some success here in these group stages. But with an 0-2 here, the reality is setting in that elimination is a possibility depending on what happens.